Hey guys, welcome back to Figure Unboxing. If you're finding me for the first time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the future content. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts, broadly the event exclusive color edition. SDCC 2018 to be exact. And this is like the third iteration we got for Broadly, so I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with this, but I've never done a Broadly review on my channel, so I thought why not? And in my opinion, I think this one looks the best out of the three. But anyways, here's the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. And here we have the figure still in the inner packaging, looking very good. And let's check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself. And again, I'm pretty sure most of you are familiar with this by now, so let's just take a closer look at the figure. I love the metallic paint, I like the color of the hair, I like the color of the pants as well. Everything looks very nice. To me, this color just feels more like the version when he's powering up, and I've always been a big fan of that. And yeah, I think we can jump straight into the articulation. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and you can turn his head no problem. And his shoulder is on a ball joint, and you can raise his arm up about this much, which is quite good. And you do have bicep swivel, you can curl about this much, and you do get the ball wrist. And for the ab crunch, you can bend forward about this much, then backwards about this much. Some pretty good side to side movement. And for the leg, he does have some pull down joints over here, so you can pull it down like that and kick up about this high. And the skirt does have some joints on it, but you'll have to move it out of the way a little bit. And you can bend around this much. Very nice. Side to side pivot, toe hinge. And yeah, that's it for the articulation. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the default face. And I think this is what sold me on the figure, because based on what I remember, the older ones didn't have these lines. So they did add a little bit more detail, which is really cool. And next up, we get the shouting face, which looks really good as well. And lastly, we have the evil smirk, which is my favorite out of the three. And for the interchangeable hands, first off, we get a pair of key blasting hands, and they're very nicely painted and sculpted. Very thick fingers. And then we have a more grippy key blasting hands. And lastly, we have the energy effect parts, and we do get 3 of them. And the color is slightly different from the previous ones. These are a little bit lighter. And yeah, let's jump straight into some action poses. Anyways, that was just some quick posing, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. And let's check out some size comparison. And for the size comparison, let us start with the S.H.Figuarts Dragon Ball figures. And as you guys can see, Broly is like 3 times bigger than everybody else, which is very accurate and very cool. And next up, we have some Naruto S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Street Fighters S.H.Figuarts. Some American IP S.H.Figuarts. And then we have some Mexico 112 Collective. And lastly, we have some Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, if you're a big fan of Broly, this one is definitely a must-have. Beautiful paint work, amazing sculpt, and he is massive. Very fun to pose with. And I think the figure ages pretty well. Even though it's just a recolor from a figure we got 3 to 4 years ago, it still feels really refreshing. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. The last time I checked, he is still around 150 bucks to like 200. So if you can find him at that price, I say just go for it. But yeah, this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.